Hey, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Check, 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 check.
Hello, hello, hello. There it is. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going out to the garden because that is where I'm supposed to be, but there are no rules.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our WFMY 6 p.m. digital newscast. We don't have a newscast on TV, so we're coming straight to you on social media. Now, this is an interactive show, so we hope you'll join the conversation in the comments below. Drop us a comment, let us know where you're watching from, type your name and your town or your city. We're glad to have you here with us. We're going to be discussing some of the big news that happened in North Carolina today, and we do have some new information, so let's get right to it. Continuing coverage now, Greensboro police are still looking for these two suspects. Detectives say just after midnight this morning, these two suspects stole a car from a gas station parking lot. Now, if that theft alone is not alarming enough, what's more alarming, there was a 14-month-old baby in the back seat of the car when they stole it and drove off. Now, thankfully, that child is now safe. More on that in a minute. This happened at the Valero gas station on South Elm Street in Greensboro. Just for some context, that's in South Central Greensboro, sort of near the Meridian Convention Center. The stolen car was a dark gray 2018 Kia Sorento. The suspects were on the run in the dark early morning hours with the 1-year-old baby still in the back seat. Around 3 a.m. an Amber Alert went out for that missing baby. That alert on your phone might have woken you up. And that alert was active until police say the 14-month-old baby was thankfully found safe around 7 o'clock this morning. Safe to say that was a huge sigh of relief for that family. The baby was found by a random homeowner who spotted the child outside their home in the cold and called police. The infant was located on Memphis Street in Greensboro. That's about 2 miles from the Valero gas station where the car was stolen with the baby boy inside. About a 5-minute drive in total. While the little boy is now at home safe, the two suspects accused of stealing the car and the child are still on the run. It's these two men who Greensboro police say are believed to be in their 20s or 30s. Again, the stolen car, a dark gray 2018 Kia Sorento with license plate number 5D16DV. Investigators believe the suspects did not know the person whose car they stole, but they are still on the loose. If you think you saw them or recognize the vehicle, you're asked to call 911 right away. You can also contact Greensboro Crime Stoppers. The number is right there on your smartphone, on your screen, 336-373-2223. Again, one last look at these suspects who police say abducted a baby when they stole a car from a Valero gas station with the little boy still inside. The baby now reunited with their family, but the suspects have not been caught. We'll have more on this tonight on our 11 p.m. newscast. Our IT Brooke Miller is on the scene today working to collect more information. We spoke with her a short time ago, and she told us she actually spoke with the homeowners who saw the baby, who found the baby and called police. She'll have more information from that scene tonight at 11. And there's another man deputies are asking for your help searching for. The Randolph County Sheriff's Office say this man, 25-year-old Brian King, is accused of stabbing his grandfather to death in Asheboro. They say it happened at a home on Emmanuel Church Road. They say King stabbed his 74-year-old grandfather, Harold King, to death before driving away with his grandmother. This is all according to deputies who say his grandmother was then dropped off in Thomasville. She then called 911. We're told she's being treated for non-life-threatening injuries at a local hospital from our last update. A lot of unanswered questions here in this pretty bizarre crime. We don't know why the man attacked his grandfather or what led up to this incident, so further details are still unknown. Mooresville police found the car King was driving earlier today, but did not find the suspect inside. Now, police say he is considered armed and dangerous, so if you see him, do not approach him. Call 911. And some tragic new details now in the mass shooting on the North Carolina coast. 3 people are dead and 4 others injured in Wilmington after someone opened fire at a house party in Wilmington. It happened just after midnight this morning, and police say they arrived to find the aftermath of what they called a, quote, a gunfight. All the victims are younger than 22 years old, the youngest just 16 years old. And just in the last couple of hours, Wilmington police released the names of those victims and those who died. We're going to read them for you now to honor those victims. 22-year-old Zaya Wade, 21-year-old Shamir Jones, and a 16-year-old girl whose name has not been released because she's a minor. Now, for those victims currently hospitalized and recovering in Wilmington, 19-year-old Zakaria Crawford, 18-year-old Zymerian, 18-year-old Valerie Alarius, and 21-year-old Keyshawn James. Now, District Attorney Ben David released a video after the tragedy. Here it is in full.
Yes, I do have something to say. I've been a prosecutor now for over 2 decades here in Wilmington, and last night was one of the very worst nights we've ever had in this city. I can't imagine the loss and suffering that these families are experiencing now. And the grief that all of us feel needs to be met with that same commitment to doing justice for the victims in this case.
And our hearts also go out to the victims and their families. Wilmington's police chief says a suspect or suspects have not yet been identified. A motive is also not known. The shooting location was in a neighborhood in the city of Wilmington. Now, police say they did recover several firearms from the scene of the house party shooting. They say a press conference will be held once investigators have more information. And our hearts do go out to the victims and their families during these tragic times. 3 people dead, 4 others injured in Wilmington after someone opened fire at a house party. And let's check in now with our Christian Morgan for an update on our weather and our Easter weekend weather. I know a lot of folks out there might be planning some Easter egg hunts, maybe some walks with the family, take the dog out. Is it going to be a nice day to do that?
I'll tell you what, Ben, it's a great afternoon weather. A little on the cool side compared to where I think we'd like to be in April, but no doubt about it, it's a nice afternoon, but not before a cold start this morning. Take a look at this time lapse over downtown Greensboro. Yeah, it's moving, but you about can't notice it. Hard to find a cloud in the sky early on today. There were some of those high clouds that started to build in as we went throughout the afternoon, but of course, they didn't get in the way of our sunshine. Cool afternoon, started the morning really cold at 27, got up to 58 this afternoon. Like I mentioned, a little bit cooler than we'd like to be this time of the year. Right now, our average low is around 44, with our average afternoon high being 67. And take a look at where pretty much everybody was, all in the mid and upper 20s this morning. Now, it was record-breaking territory, but not a record. Didn't break one. 27 this morning in Greensboro. The record for April 3rd. Morning low, by the way, is 25, and that was set back in 1992. So no records broken, no records tied, but I think we're okay with that. We're on the hunt for warmer weather anyway. Taking a look at the radar, things are quiet across our region of the country. High pressure in control of our weather. That keeps us high and dry, but it has started to shift offshore. As it does that, our winds start to change direction, and that will kick off the warming trend that we started today. Very slow today. We got into the 50s, but tomorrow we'll be in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees, and then it's off to the races after that with warmer weather here to stay for quite a while. I'll tell you, I don't really see any cold on the way for a long time, and that would make sense because we, of course, are into spring. Tonight, temperatures dropping down into the mid 30s. And with clear skies and light winds, some of those low-lying and rural areas, that tend to get a little bit colder than everybody else could have some patchy frost. So for that, there's a frost advisory in effect tonight. Another night just to be on the safe side that you probably want to go ahead and cover up those plants. Again, just to be on the safe side. Looking ahead to Easter Sunday sunrise services, you'll need to bundle up for that. It will be clear. Temperatures in the mid and upper 30s, but by the afternoon, it's really a beautiful Easter Sunday. Upper 60s, near 70 degrees in some neighborhoods. Won't have a breeze to worry about. Just a really nice afternoon of weather. And the dry weather continues for several days, warming up to the 70s on Monday and Tuesday, close to 80 on Wednesday. Our next shot for rain doesn't arrive until Thursday and Friday of next week, and we're not even going to worry about that right now. We'll just enjoy the sunshine. Happy Easter. Have a great weekend.
All right, Christian, thank you again. We are live now on social media on our 6 p.m. WFMY digital newscast. If you're just now joining us, we've been bringing you up to speed on some of the big news of today in North Carolina. Drop us a comment, let us know your name, let us know where you're watching from, the city or town. If you're scrolling, it's great to have you here with us because we do have an update now on coronavirus vaccinations in our area. Some health departments across the Triad have expanded eligibility to Group 5. Guilford County and Cone Health opened up appointments to anyone 16 and older. This after appointments were not filling up fast enough. Now, officials hope to move into Group 5 early, and they hope they will see demand jump back up.
We've seen this with the every time that we have moved to a larger group, and now with everybody not having to figure out which group they're in, we're definitely going to see an increase in that.
Davidson, Randolph, and Rockingham counties have also already expanded their vaccine eligibility to folks 16 and older. Now, North Carolina as a state as a whole officially moves into Group 5 on April 7th. That's coming up this Wednesday. Health departments in the Triad are pausing vaccine distribution during the Easter holiday, but they will pick up starting Monday. So if you're ready to book an appointment, there are some available right now. Guilford County has about 8,000 appointments between the health department and Cone Health for next week. You can sign up on either the county's health department's website or Cone Health's website. In Forsyth County, health officials say 7,500 appointments are available now for April 10th. As well as a few for next week at the fairgrounds. You can schedule an appointment at getvaccinated.org. All right, Elon University is joining other Triad universities giving out the COVID-19 vaccine. The vaccine clinic there will start next Tuesday, April 6th. All are welcome to come and get a shot. You do not need to be vaccinated, you don't need to be affiliated with Elon to get the vaccine. The university will be giving out the one-shot Johnson & Johnson shot, There are 1,800 slots open for the clinic running through April 12th. Just call this number on your screen for an appointment. Okay, it is Easter weekend, so happy Easter weekend to you. And we're bringing up a survey now about some favorite Easter candy. So
my favorite.
This is interesting, Christian. So according to a survey from Retail Me Not, Reese's Minis peanut butter eggs were the most popular candy surveyed, 26% of folks, and in second place, jelly beans. And so I have to say for myself, if I had to pick some Easter candy, definitely love me some Reese's.
Oh yeah.
Dark chocolate is also one of my favorites.
Ooh, you know that's funny because I feel like we don't see as much dark chocolate Easter candy as we do milk chocolate. Of course, and I guess that kind of goes back to the Reese's egg being the #1 thing. I
think my favorite part of not just the Easter candy, but after Easter, you go to the store and it's all on sale. You can just walk through the aisles and it's like 75% off, 50% off. So it seems like we have a lot of those day after candy sales throughout the year. We do. Halloween, Easter.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
And now's the time to get that candy, but also, if you're like me, you'll wait until after the holiday to pick it up.
So jelly beans I know is pretty high on that list. But I'm going to take it a step further, and not just jelly beans, not just the regular stuff, but the Starburst jelly beans are where it's at.
Oh, that sounds good. Starburst jelly beans. Yeah. I know they have like Pepsi and Coca-Cola flavored. They really have some really unique flavors out there nowadays. It's crazy what they can just blend up and put into candy.
See, now after this is over, I'm probably going to end up at the grocery store getting some Starburst jelly beans, now that we're talking about it.
I mean,
it's making me hungry.
If that's you, drop a comment in the chat here. Let us know what your favorite candy is. And if not, we will see you back here tonight at 11.
Yeah, see you then.
Thanks for watching.